Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. I am not a fitness expert. I'm not a nutritionist. I am not a Beachbody coach, and I am not a trainer. What I am is you, the consumer, the viewer. What I'd like to talk to you about is why Beachbody can fail and why Beachbody can succeed. If you're unfamiliar with Beachbody, it's a home workout DVD. They give you a diet guide with your purchase, they give you your DVDs, and they give you a list of equipment that is required to do the program. And you get all wrapped up around the axle in the supplements, and you don't do the workouts, you don't put in the financial commitment into your equipment, and you don't actually pay attention to following the diet that's laid out for you strictly, then you can fail. I have not necessarily failed on a Beachbody program. My fitness progress within the past year and a half has been something like this. I started out on a kettlebell and a puzzle mat in my living room doing 5 to 15 minute kettlebell workouts. Kettlebell is trendy. Kettlebell can be very effective because it uses your entire body. I strongly suggest, because I am not a trainer, that if you're getting into kettlebell, you find someone to teach you how to do it safely and pay close attention to your form. What kettlebell is very good at is working your entire body. What it is very bad at is isolation, because you can't use a kettlebell, generally speaking, safely for isolation movements. It just doesn't work. So I did 3 months on kettlebell and jump rope. Then I started the P90X by Tony Horton. Not only do you have to buy the DVD set, you have to buy a mat. I have carpeted my entire living room, a strip down it, with 3/4 inch puzzle mat. The good stuff. Why? Because when you're doing plyometrics or lifting, you want a non-slip, shock-absorbent platform to be operating on. And it is a huge financial commitment that you're looking at here in this puzzle mat flooring alone. I did P90X 3 times in the past year. So 3 months of kettlebell, 9 months of P90X, and I have just started the Body Beast program. Now, I'm not making any recommendations on Beachbody programs at all. But what I can tell you is Beachbody can fail horribly, just like anything else. Because I've been to a gym. I had a gym membership for 5 years, and it did me zero good, because I would eat junk food out of the gas station all day, every day. I would drink copious amounts of soda. I couldn't remember the last time that I drank any water. I had no idea about how to properly fuel my body, and I had no idea how to properly work out. I had to learn that, and I'm still struggling with it. It doesn't matter how much I killed myself in the gym 7 days a week. I could not out-train the fact that when I left the gym, I would go to the Taco Bell and I would get a large Mountain Dew with no ice and 2 cheesy double beef XL burritos. It didn't matter what I did in the gym. And you can see that reflected in my videos from 2 years ago to all the way to the beginning of my YouTube career. Anything can fail if we don't do it properly. But what I do have And what I can say is successful about Beachbody, if you put in the commitment into your dietary nutrition and following the guidelines that they have outlined for you, if you put in the financial commitment into getting your equipment, well, I mean, really, what you're looking at is several $100s worth of puzzle mat, several $100s worth of weights. I have a pull-up bar, a pull-up assist strap, and this bench cost me $25 at a garage sale. I spend quite a bit of my income on groceries, and when I'm not doing that, I am spending it on buying more weights as I grow. It is difficult. It can fail miserably. You just have to do it and follow the instructions, and don't worry about the supplements. Supplements do make things easier. Don't get me wrong. But you can achieve the same results with whole foods. I am not a Beachbody coach. I'm not here to sell you anything. I don't know an awful lot about fitness. What I do know an awful lot about is failure. I am done with shame, I am done with fear, and I am done with failure. But all this that I have achieved can all go away if I lose focus. If you don't do it all the way and fully commit, you can't get the results that you're looking for. I have taken myself from obese and clawed my way into average, but none of what I have done in the past matters, because everything that I've done up until now has been leading to now. But I have this financial commitment into it, and that's why Beachbody can work, because I now have zero excuse. Oh, you know, it's the gym's closing and blah, blah, blah. Keeping in mind that I am just like you. I don't know everything. I won't claim to teach you anything until I get a level of mastery in it. I am done with those days of being a basement gun expert. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please become my friends over at legallyconcealed.org. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. And thanks for watching Tex Grebner and Outdoors. Make sure to stay tuned, share this video with all of your friends, and subscribe for more Tex Grebner and Outdoors misadventures and awesomeness.